promoting life in all forms. I think a lot of people believe that it's specifically geared or only geared toward just the life in the womb, but it really does. It stands up for life in all forms, including death row and everything else. But we're just kind of promoting life and trying to stand up for that.
Can anyone attend?
Yes, yeah, anybody, any religious affiliation, or even people who aren't religious are welcome.
What is this rally accomplishing?
I think it's specifically geared toward raising awareness. I think most people want obviously to end abortion, and we want to end putting people to death who obviously we believe that's God's job, but as much as we'd like to end it, I think more than anything it's geared, there's 300,000 to 500,000 people that meet in Washington, D.C., and no matter where you're at in the city, if you're looking out of a window, you're going to see the numbers of people who are standing up for this. And that's what we want our country to see, is that there are tons of people who are pro-life and that are willing to march for that. So I think it's just trying to raise awareness, trying to get our Congress thinking, our government thinking about the numbers of people who are against this.
Are the March for Life participants all Catholic?
No, not even close. In fact, there's a rally. There's a lot of Catholics do go because obviously that's a major issue within our faith, but there's a rally that happens before we actually go on the march, and people of all different denominations speak, including Orthodox, Jews, Baptists, you name it, and those people are up there talking, and people of different backgrounds all over the place. So,
why should a believer in pro-life attend?
I think that it's important that we stand up, number one, for our beliefs as Catholics. It's an important issue within our faith. I think it's important to take a stand on those things, and I think it's also important that people are participating in such major events in our country. But beyond that, I think these are people who don't have a voice. Specifically the baby in the womb, that they don't have a voice, and if they can't speak, then who's going to speak for them? Obviously, we're speaking for those who are on death row as well, and for all life issues, because some of them don't have that opportunity. And even in cases like Terry Schiavo, she didn't have a voice, and so I think that there are people in the world who have to stand up for those things, because as Christians, I think that we're called to promote life and to do God's will. So,
has this rally sparked any interest from Congress?
I don't know. I don't know specifically on the inside what it has sparked. Is it possible that some people have at least taken notice of the numbers of people who have come and, they're proclaiming that this is what they believe in? I don't know how you can ignore that many people. But I don't know if it's changed anybody's opinions or not. There are members of Congress who come and they do speak to the 300,000 to 500,000 people that are there. They get up and they talk about how they are pro-life, and it's funny because you don't hear from those people. They quiet those members of Congress, but they are there, and there's a significant number that show up. But I don't know otherwise if it's affected anybody on the inside. I think more than anything, it's a matter of hope, hoping that is the case.
How can someone join
the March for Life?
Yeah.
All you have to do, and actually the deadline is coming up real quick on December 12th, the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. But the diocese sends out stuff for everybody, and you can, if you decide to go, you can probably find just a website for the March for Life in general. But for the Diocese of Kansas City St. Joseph, they put together. The whole diocese goes down, drives down together on a bus. So if you sign up on, it's www.respectlifemissouri.org, and then you can go on there and sign up with the diocese, and then anybody can go. We just travel down. We've taken anywhere between 3 and 4 buses of people down, and then there are colleges that go. Benedictine, I know, takes a huge bus down. And then if people want to go on their own, they can just pay for the march or pay for the flight. And I think the march in itself is probably free. It's just the transportation you have to pay for and just show up on those dates. So anybody can go.
Is this march affiliated with any other organizations?
I think there are a lot of organizations that support it. Obviously, the Catholic Church being one. There are probably there are Rachel houses that are 4 different things. I'm sure that they support it, but it's not specifically geared toward any one affiliation. I think just any group of people that want to go can go. So yeah.
All right. Thank you.